Hey, good day, everyone. This will be a recovery video log for October 5th, 2025. It was a Sunday. All the goals for the day were to do a recovery video log, edit video logs, pick up Roman, remove the air conditioner from our window in there because it's getting colder in October, make lunch, nap, and then hang out with my boy Dylan tonight. We were supposed to do that, I think, a couple days ago. Like, we talked about Thursday, but we decided on doing it on Sunday instead. So, yeah, woke up late-ish and then texted him and was like, hey, gotta go pick up Roman yet? And Gabe was like, "Nah, Roman's doing something." He said he'll have you come pick him up in just a second. And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'm back to bed for like 15 minutes, and then they were ready, and so I went and picked up Roman. On the way back, we got Goat Star Donuts. It's like this donut shop in town. It's pretty good. And then yeah, picked up some donuts, headed home. We ate, and then Roman and I were just chilling. He was playing with his Legos and stuff. And it's a little too cold to be doing football right now, so we were like, we're not gonna be playing outside. It's cold. I don't want to be doing all that. And then I woke up. We were all hanging out, and then she had Summer over, and they ended up, well, they as in Anna ended up removing the AC from the window anyway, so I didn't have to do it. And I was like, yes. And then I was we had the bed out, the guest bed, because Hope had stayed with us last night. And so we were like watching movies on that. We ended up watching this movie called not Luca. It's the Disney space movie. What was it called? Not Tron. With Kid. Not Crater. Was it not Disney? I swear it was a Disney movie. Disney space movie with, oh, what was that little guy's name? Kid who is ambassador. Elio, that's what it was called. A movie called Elio. It was pretty good. Yeah, we watched that, and then Roman and I were watching the Pokemon movie Darkrai, which I'd never seen. I don't watch Pokemon movies except for like the first one. So we watched that together until he had to get picked up. They came and picked him up, and then after that we were like, I finished the Darkrai movie and then took a little bit of a nap, and then Dylan texted and was like, hey, time. So he drove us to go get some beers at Albertsons, which is, dude, still, I'm 22, it does not feel real that I'm able to buy alcohol. It is so weird. And so yeah, went and bought some beers at Albertsons, and then we watched the Martian movie. And then we talked a little bit about his D&D stuff, and then I had food of some kind. What was I eating? I was like nomming on it. Might have been spicy chips. Yeah, it was Dynamitis. That's what it was. I was like eating them like crazy. So, alcohol and spicy chips, just what a good stomach needs, really. So that was pretty funny. And then, yeah, we watched the Martian movie. Pretty sick. We paused like halfway through. He was telling us about his D&D. I had made chili. That's what I made. I literally made chili all day. That's what I did. I was like, I swear I was eating something. The chili was busting, dude. It was super good. I had 2 bowls while we were watching it. And then some beers to wash it down, obviously. And then halfway through the movie, he's telling us about he does Dungeons and Dragons campaign. He's like telling us about the people. And he's like, yeah, dude, our Dungeons and Dragons has a 3 beer limit because of me. And we were like, okay, there's a story here. You gotta share. And he basically goes on to tell us, like, he got, like, super stupid drunk once, and then was basically just, like, drunk playing the ultra confident character of just, like, I do this. And he was like, dude, honestly, some of the best D&D I've ever played. And I was like, so why'd they say no, like, why'd they limit the drinks? He goes, because I got up to go to the bathroom. Right when I got to the doorway, I threw up all over the floor. Yeah, I'd probably limit you too, low key. But yeah, I finished the movie. He headed home, and then I was like just chilling. And I was like, I'm a little drunk. I don't really want to make videos while drunk. Like, it's kind of weird. I think I have before. Maybe after the wedding, I had a beer or something like that. After like Gabe and Toby's wedding, I had a beer. But it's like I don't really like enjoy being on camera while intoxicated. It doesn't sound great to me. So I did make a video log, so obviously got to recover it. But yeah, I wanted to share a daily thought, and part of it is like I was talking to Dylan about this during our movie, is I was like really thinking about it the last couple days of just like the paradox of choice. Like when you think about the universe we live in, the world we live in, the lives we all individually live, do we have a choice in what happens, or is everything preordained? You know what I mean? Like is because so I was raised Christian, Baptist, whatever, and basically everyone has always said God has a plan. Like God has a plan. How specific is the plan? Like, are the life events planned? Are like how much sway do humans have over these plans? And even if you would try to sway God's plan and successfully sway God's plan, what if God's plan was for you to believe that you successfully swayed God's plan? And it was already part of his plan that you would do these things even if you hadn't tried to sway his plans. Like, how do you know? You know what I mean? And so it's like this paradox of choice, and Dylan and I briefly talked about it, but it's just like how much of everything we do is choice, individual choice, like free will, versus you were already going to do that based on everything you've already done so far, and the larger picture fine tuning what you should be doing and making you do that. Like how much of it is free choice, right? And it's one of those things where it's because I exist in this current moment and I can only look back, it's impossible for me to know is everything preordained or is everything free choice? Because looking back, I thought I had a choice. But if everything was preordained, that person would also think they had a choice, right? Like it's this logical, it's this like paradoxical logical fallacy of every evidence to support either school of thought, it doesn't fully work that much deeper. Like it just kind of falls apart. And so yeah, I was thinking about it for the last couple of days and was just like, doesn't really matter. Like whether or not free choice actually exists and is possible doesn't really matter, which is crazy. So yeah, I just want to share a quick thought on that. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, and yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.